What do we have here, Lili?
A microscope.
Yep, we're gonna check out a microscope.
We're gonna see the cells of a plant. Do you know what a cell is?
It's the little building blocks of life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide this box out, the big styrofoam part.
I can hold it down.
Okay.
Wait, I think I got it though. Wow.
Okay. The microscope is right here. I'm gonna pull this out. Right now, there's nothing in it. Right here, we're gonna put a slide. Now a slide, we've got a few of here. And we could put things in it. Slide it in place. Slide it in place.
Okay. Ready at the circle?
Yep. Slide it down there. Now there's nothing in it right now, so we won't be able to see anything yet. But if we have something on that slide or in that slide, we could look down into this part, and then this is a lens that does magnification. That means it blows it up. This one is blowing it up 20 times. So whatever size it is here, it's going to look 20 times bigger up in the top. We also have two other lenses. One that is 50 and one that is 100. So we're going to try out different ones. What we have here is a sample of a tulip. We see it has 4 different parts that we can look at. We have a sepal, stem, leaf, and pollen. Now, we see that the image here shows where the leaf is at, right? It's that part of the plant. The sepal is part of the petal, it looks like. Now, the pollen comes out of this middle area here, right? And then, steadily move your hand. And then stem is out of the stem of the plant. So what we can do is we can slide this right over that circle. Okay, Steadily, don't touch it yet. Now, let's make sure it's right over that circle. We use this mirror to try to catch some light to bounce up on it. Here. And then Lila, you can look right through the top and see what you see.
That light moving.
Trying to make it not move.
Dad, that's super small and you can see it that big. Whoa,
So what
it's
you're
so
doing-
cool. Come see how,
That is cool.
come see how little the lines are. So they don't
What we had to
move
do
it.
to get it to work is stick a little light in there. There's a mirror that's supposed to bounce light up, but we threw a light right underneath it, so it's illuminating the bottom. And this is the weakest microscope.
I can totally see that with fluid there.
That's what it looks like at 20 times. Want to see what it looks like at 50?
Yeah.
Okay, press that button, Lila. Can you press that button?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the little lens pops right out. So we'll take that out. We'll replace it with one of those.
Don't stop
Okay,
moving.
we pop.
That popped right out.
Can you get it?
Mm-hmm.
So now we have a 50-time magnification in there. And we're going to look at the cells of the plant at 50
Can't see any.
times. You can't see it yet because we need to get that light under there. We figured out a better method. We shine the light right into the mirror, shoots the light right up underneath our lens there, so it's shining through it. But right now it's out of focus. You want to see it? Take a look at it and tell me what you think it looks like. Is it kind of blurry? Let's
Maybe
try.
I can see in there a little.
It's a little blurry because we need to focus it. So we use these rings here,
Dad,
and it moves. Hang on, Stella, hang on. And it moves
there.
this up or down. See? You turn that, it goes up and down. Even just the slightest little bit will allow us to get it to focus. There we go, getting it focused. So now we're looking at the stem. See what the cells of the stem look like?
I can see the stem.
Yeah, okay. Now let's look at what the next one is. The next one is part of the leaf.
The leaf cell.
Yep. Want to see what the leaf cells look like?
I want to see what the leaf cells look like, Dad.
Okay, let's see what the leaf cells look like, Sally.
Thing.
Are those cells? See any cells? Is it because there's one cell?
We're gonna do the next one. Takes a lot of focus, huh?
I can see the leaf cells.
So those are little bits of pollen right there.
Could I see through there?
That's pollen.
Could I see through there?
Pollen cell.
Really small still, because we're still on the
I
50.
can see pollen cell.
Yeah. So that's still at the 50. Let's switch it to 100 and see how big it looks.
Hold on.
That's pollen.
Underwear.
Pollen?
You're seeing pollen cells, little tiny, tiny spores of pollen. That's how tiny they are. You can't even see them basically. This looks like a little blur of stuff. Now let's see what the leaf cells look like. Here we go.
I want to see leaf cells.
Look at the picture on the here. Look on here.
Whoa.
I want
Leaf
to see it with my
cells.
eye.
You will. So microscopes are used by scientists to see things really, really close up.
Oh no.
This is a way for biologists, doctors, all sorts of scientists to be able to see things so small.
I see something.
So a lot of the work of telescopes were done with
I
Galileo,
can see the leaf cell.
but he also investigated the world through a microscope. In 1610, he studied forms of invisible life. Life that was invisible to the naked eye.
Naked
Because he
eye.
used these special
Naked
lenses
eye.
to be able to see tiny creatures and cells and things. Scope being something that you're seeing.
This looks way better with
So
this
micro is a
close up.
prefix
I can
that
see
has to
much
do with
better.
smallness versus a telescope, which brings stuff that's really far away that makes it look closer. Is that cool? What does naked juice look like? We're using cells from all sorts of different things, like fruits and vegetables. So we use the dropper to squeeze some of the juice up and drop 2 drops onto a slide. Okay, so what are we gonna do?
We're gonna look at it super close up.
Yep.
Naked juice.
So first step is to grab one of these little covers and we're gonna place it right on top.
So it's like gonna squish it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. It's now squished on there. So it's spreading the juice nice and thin. Then
I
we'll
want
put this
drink,
right underneath it.
I want to drink some naked juice.
We can do that in a bit, silly. I'm gonna slide this right underneath the microscope.
We'll
And we
need a light.
We need to put the light on. Can you put the light on it, Stelly?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the light there. Let's turn this so it shoots the light right up into it. There we go. Now we know that's glowing. And then we can see down into here
Now let me see.
what naked juice is going to look like.
Naked. Naked juice.
Cells of a naked juice.
Well, we see sediments of all sorts of different things in there.
When
it was
cells
juiced.
of naked juice.
It kind of looks like sand at the bottom of the
So we're
ocean.
seeing so many different pieces of stuff in there
A naked juice.
at 100 times magnification. I just used the tweezers and kind of pinched a little bit of the skin off of a tomato, and we put it on the slide and we put the top on there. So now there's a flattened layer of tomato skin on the slide. What we have here are the cells of a tomato. I'm actually surprised how green it looks and not red, but there's kind of a little hint of red to them. But all those are cells of a tomato skin.
Could I see?
Does that look neat, Lili?
Whoa.
Is that cool?
Yeah, it looks more green.
I know, I'm surprised how green it looks. And that was right off of a ripe red
Miss
tomato.
Buddy, but ketchup.
So we just did tomatoes. Right now we want to do ketchup. But what's different about ketchup is that ketchup's not just tomatoes. You'll see there's tomato puree, honey, white wine vinegar, salt, onion powder, and spices. So it might look like tomato cells, but it might also have the cells of all those other things. All right, so we squeezed a little bit out with this. Now we're gonna all we need to do is just a couple drops on here. We got a lot of air bubbles. So it is ketchup.
Dad, move your hand. We're trying to see the...
Now I'm gonna put the top slide on. All right, there is ketchup in there.
Yes.
Let's go check it out. That is ketchup under a microscope. Looks kind of different. Almost looks like the moon.
Could I
Let me
see?
see.
But it's lots and lots of little different cells of different particulates like the onion and tomato and everything. And water. It's because it's kind of liquefied.